Good morning, my friends. It is Tuesday, and I have to say that those of you that were in Mrs. Nettleton's class, I enjoyed getting to have a Zoom with you this morning. Today, we're going to start off with looking at our plants because they are doing like totally crazy, amazing things. First of all, let me turn my camera around here. Here we go. First of all, let's look at our beans. Look at this. Oh my goodness, they're getting even bigger. They're really starting to sprout out the top, and you can really see how the roots are beginning to spread out. If you have not planted a bean yet, and if you have one in your kitchen cabinet, any dried bean will work beautifully. It doesn't have to be right when we planted it. You can do it anytime in the next couple of weeks. The other is our viewing container again. Here are our radishes. Again, look at the roots. Look at the bottom. This one, if I can get my finger in here, is actually beginning to split at the bottom. And you can see how they're branching out and they're beginning to grow taller and taller. My beets are doing the same thing. Their roots are reaching down in there and they're coming up. Little leaves are sprouting on the top. And my carrots are beginning to do a little something in here. This one's planted further down. Whoops, focus it. There we go. Nothing has started sprouting at the top yet, but we will keep an eye on it. But I'm gonna stand up here and come over to my window and let's look at our beans that are in the bag. I had to put a little bit of water in there. They were beginning to dry out, but as you can see, everything is beginning to want to sprout up and be recognized. Now let's think about what we're going to do today. We are going to do a really easy experiment, and it's probably something that you have at home. I'm hoping that all of these things that I am doing to show you in these next few weeks are using items that you don't have to go out and buy. Hopefully you have things at home. The things we're using today is a cup. Any kind. You can use what they call a solo cup or any other type of plastic cup, any type of straw, and any kind of plastic glove that you can find at home. Those are the only, well, I say, and then one other thing. I have over here a skewer and a pair of scissors, anything that your parents can use to help poke a hole in the cup. To show you how we're going to do this is I am going to take my skewer and I am going to very carefully poke a hole anywhere in the side of my cup. Now, as I said, this is an activity, or this part of the activity is something your parents need to do because this could be very dangerous for you if you get poked. Now, I discovered that after I poked my hole through my cup, my hole is not really big. So then I took the end of my scissors and I just helped to make it a little bit bigger. Now, I tried this with my blue solo cup and it will still work, but when I put my skewer through, I ended up making a bigger hole than was needed. But you know what? If that happens, it's fine. It will still work. I also took I called this a plastic glove a little while ago. It was a rubber glove. But I took my rubber glove. This is just one. I've been doing a lot of cleaning these past few weeks since I've been home. And this is one of the gloves that I was using. Now, in order to make it more fun, I took my glove and I got a marker and I gave him a face. This makes it more fun. And then not only did I give him a face, I felt like that my little glove needed some decoration. So a magic marker won't really work on this very well because it just wants to wipe right off. So I went into my bathroom cabinet and guess what I found? I found fingernail polish and I colored each of my fingertips a fun color so that when we do this experiment, it'll just be more colorful. So what you want to do is you want to take your straw and you're going to poke it through the hole. Let me pull out one that I've got. Now, I've told you we have bendy straws at my house, so I took my bendy straw and I just poked it through. And now I am going to take my glove. And again, your parents might need to help a little bit here, but you can do it yourself. Whoops. Maybe the straw poking out in front's not the best. I'm going to take my glove and I'm going to put it up on top. Now remember yesterday we blew our balloon up by using carbon dioxide. Well today, guess what we're going to use? We are going to use our mouth and the breath from our bodies. The air that comes from our lungs. And I am going to take my straw and I am going to blow into the end of the straw. And what do you think is going to happen? The air is going to fill up the cup. And if I blow hard enough, what do you think might happen? Let's see. On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Well, it blew it all the way up and it blew it off the top. So maybe what I should do is hold my glove, reach down, oh, well, you can experiment with it. I'm trying not to get my head in the way so that you can see. Let's try it one more time. Let me turn it around so maybe my head won't show. Okay, here we go. And when I stop blowing, timber, there he goes. It's a little something you can play with. And as you saw a moment ago, if you really, you know what's really cool? I'm talking and I put my head back and I could feel when the air doesn't stay in there because you have an open straw. And when you don't blow through it, you can actually feel the air coming out the other end. I wonder what would happen if I covered it with my thumb after I blew. Let's see. There we go. Look at there. He's still coming out. I guess I don't have it filled up all the way or covered up all the way. So you can play, you can enjoy it, have a fun time. And if you don't have to paint your fingernails, but if you want to, you can. And you can make kind of like a little puppet. Maybe your brother or sister can have one and you can make a friend.